Hello, my trophies. Hi. Hello. It is your girl Nay Songs. And I'm back again with another live. I'm gonna give the live just a couple minutes. I'm not gonna be on too long today. Let me see, I'm trying to get that good lighting. Is this good? Let me turn it, put it down a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. Hello. Hello and good morning if you are in the US. Let me see what time is it in the US. Is it still the morning? Let me see. Hold on. If you're in the house, speak up. Let it be known that you are here. Good morning. You can say good morning back, yeah. Okay, so it's 10:57 in Florida. And up that way. So I'm gonna just jump right into it because I can't be on too long today. But yeah, as you ladies see in the title, how to get a lump sum from a sugar daddy in 5 steps. So I finally wrote down some steps, and I also have examples of what you can ask for. A lot of ladies been asking me, how do I get money? Getting money is cute, $200 for a meat fee. If you haven't watched that video, how to ask for a meat fee and gifts, go watch that video. But this video is how to get a lump sum from a sugar daddy. Like, I'm talking about over $1,000, at least over $1,000. So, are y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Are y'all ready? I'm trying to fix my hair too, because it's like I flipped the parting, and it's like doesn't want to stay. I had to put so much water and stuff to make it stay. But yeah, if you're ready for the topic, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I got some good stuff today. It's really good. It's really good today. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we already 3 minutes in. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, the first thing you need to do, ladies, this is tip number 1. When you have a sugar daddy, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been knowing them for a while and they've been giving you money, this works on either instances. And I be telling y'all ladies, like, I'm going to tell y'all ladies straight up. I'm going to tell y'all right now. If you haven't received money within the first 7 days of knowing a man, then that man is not going to spend money on you. Like, I'm going to tell you that straight up. Do not waste more than 7 days on a man. Like, you should be getting that money within 7 days to know if he's willing to spend on you. Y'all, I be getting messages from girls talking about, oh, it's been a whole month. It's been 2 months. It's been 6 months and he hasn't spent any money on me. And I'm like, what? Why are you wasting your time? Baby, get the scissors. Please. Get the scissors and cut him off. Y'all gotta know when to walk away. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the first step is to figure out what type of man he is, okay? So before you ask a man for money, you have to kind of study him a little bit to know what his priorities are. If he's the type of man that says, oh, I went to college, I graduated college. I have my bachelor's degree in engineering. I have my bachelor's degree in the medical field. Then you already know that he takes college seriously, right? He takes school seriously. He knows that school costs money. So you're going to use that later on to get a lump sum. Okay? You're going to use that. Or if he's like a man that's like, oh, my mom was really sick and I had to pay her hospital bills. You're going to take that and you're going to hold on to it. If he has like, if he's like a technical person, right? Then you might need some gifts in technology. Okay? Oh, y'all, my lipstick looks so nice today. Ain't nobody even complimenting me today. I am offended, but let's go ahead and move on. Like I said, step number 1, figure out what type of man he is. What are his priorities? If he's the type of man that said he's been in debt before, then you already know that he may be willing to pay off your debt. Okay? So these are things that you have to take into consideration before you ask a man for money. Every man isn't willing to do everything unless you have a good man. But when first starting out, when you're first starting to get to know a man, you have to know what his triggers are. What are some things that he's willing to pay for? And you're going to learn that in conversation. If he's a man that cares about cars, then guess what, baby? He about to get you a car. All right. Okay. So step number 2, after you've studied this man, you know what his triggers are, you know what he's willing to pay for, then you're going to figure out what you need. Now that you know that's what type of man he is, you're going to figure out what you need. Okay. So if you know that he's a car man, like I said in my last example, if you know that he cherishes cars, or he has this type of car, that type of car, this type of car, that type of car, he puts a lot of work into his car, then you already know that you can come to him and ask for something for your car. Okay. And cars, the maintenance of a car or buying a car is not cheap. There's nothing cheap about it. There's nothing cheap about anything that has to do with a car. So know what you need. If you're in college, right, and the guy that you was talking to, or the sugar daddy that you're talking to, has a college degree, and you're in college, or you're planning on going on college or going to college, then hello, you're gonna need something from that. If you're talking to a man that went to college, then you're gonna need him to pay for what? Tuition. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need it. And if you're in the chat right now, if you're watching the video, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, please. But yeah, like I was saying, if he's a man that takes care of family and relatives and like sick family members, guess what you're about to start having? Hospital bills. You may not need it, but you need the money. So guess what? You about to start having hospital bills. Okay. So now that you figured out what you need out of this situation, you figured out what type of man he is, you figured out what you need out of the situation. Now you have to do research on what you need, right? So you have to do research on what you need before you present the idea to him. You have to literally go out and research what you're going to need. So for example, tuition. Okay, if you're a college student, you need your tuition paid. How much does an average tuition cost? If you need your car fixed, how much does that car maintenance cost? If you have student loans, how much is that going to cost per month? So you need to start formulating a number in your head to present to him before. Like before you go asking for money, know what you're gonna say, because a lot of girls just go fall into it, try to ask for money. They don't even know what to say. Then if he has like a rebuttal, because people always have rebuttals. If he has a rebuttal, then you don't have anything to say back. Like, no. Know what you're gonna say before you say it. Okay. Research what you need. If you need him to invest in a business, what is your business name gonna be? What are you gonna be selling? Are you going to be selling lashes? Are you going to have an online boutique? Are you going to have real estate? Like, research these type of things before you present it to him. Because, sugar daddies, they're usually men of means. They usually have money, and they didn't get there from just dishing out money and just dishing out stuff just because you're a pretty face. Like, no, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to be smart about it. You have to be real and feminine too. Don't forget the feminine part. You have to be real feminine, real smart about it. So if you're starting a lash, if the guy that you're talking to, like the sugar daddy that you're talking to, is a business owner, tell him that you want to start a business. Right? Tell him that you want to start a lash line. Tell him you want to, have an online boutique. And more than likely, he's going to agree because he's a business owner. And business owners want to help each other. This is how you level up, ladies. And then, okay, so that's step number 3. Do your research. That's step number 3. Step number 1. Well, we're gonna recap later. Step number 4. After you've done your research, you know how much everything costs. You have your vendors in line, right? Even if you don't really use it, even if you just want the money, still do this. You still have to go through this process so that you don't come off as ignorant or come off as like you don't know what you're talking about. Because that's the worst thing you could do, is ask a man for money. He's asking you questions and you don't have the answer. Like, that's the worst thing you could do. So after you've researched, did all that, have your vendors in line, whatever, know the cost of everything, then you're going to present the idea to him. Once you present the idea to him, that's step number 4, present the idea to him. Step number 4, after you present the idea to him, then step number 5, you collect the deposit. You get the money. Step number 5. Cha-ching, cha-ching, you cash in. So yeah, ladies, those are my 5 steps to getting a lump sum from a man. Well, from a sugar daddy. If you're also dating provider men, then this is going to work as well. If you're beyond the age of 25, then you're not really dating sugar daddies. You're just dating provider men at this point, because sugar daddies were really created for like college students. Sugar daddies is created for like girls who are going to college and they need their tuition paid for, their books paid for. So that's where the term sugar daddy came from. And after a certain age, after the age of college, you're not dating sugar daddies anymore. After a certain age, you're just dating provider men. And this works on provider men as well. This method definitely works on provider men. Like, a man that's successful is definitely going to assist you in anything that you need. So, okay, I have a question in the chat from Simone. She says, why can't you just say it's for bills? I mean, you can, but a man is more reluctant when you say that it's for a bill. It's like you're struggling, and nothing's wrong with like struggling, but we're here to to level up. We're here to level up. So if you want money for a bill, a man is not, he's going to look at you like you can't pay your own bills. You know, he wants to feel like he's helping you accomplish something. And paying a bill is basically, y'all don't pay attention to my nail. I'm gonna get my nails done either today or tomorrow, but paying a bill is just paying a bill. You know, a man doesn't have a problem like paying your phone bill because it's gonna hurt him if he doesn't talk to you, if your phone's cut off. But like any other bill is just kind of like low class. Unless you've been with him for a while, unless he knows you and he's been with you for a while, then yeah, go ahead. Ask him for money for your light bill. Ask him for money for it, you know? But if y'all just starting out, you want to impress him, you want to be a businesswoman, and being a sugar baby is basically doing that. You wanna at least act like you're on your stuff. You want to be a pretty face with brains. But honestly, the main thing that women ask for money is rent. They ask for rent money. Rent money is like the number one thing women ask for. It's true. And rent money is something, but when you start asking for like light bill money, food money, unless you're comfortable with him, it's kind of like you're struggling. You don't want to come off like that. You don't want to come off like that. Rent is okay. If you want to ask for rent, yeah, go ahead and ask for that rent money, baby. Go ahead and ask for that rent money. But everything here is bills, honestly. Everything in life is a bill, and men understand that. So rent is a bill, car loans is a bill, tuition is a bill, hospital bills is a bill. You know, a lot of like sugar daddies who are legit sugar daddies, and they're gonna spend $20,000 on a woman in a month or two. Surgery. These men are willing to pay for surgery. That's a bill. So everything that I'm mentioning here is a bill, but it's the type of bill that you want to present to him. You don't want to present a $40 light bill, a $40 phone bill, and think that that's something. You want a lump sum. This video is about lump sum, okay? I'm talking about getting a deposit that's over $1,000. Any more questions? Did I answer your question, Simone? Lump sum. So when it comes, and you know what? I was watching Moneybagg Yo's interview with the Breakfast Club the other day, and I was just like a little, I didn't watch it on purpose. I was just like cooking myself some breakfast, and I had my YouTube on, and it just automatically rolls on to the next video. So the next video that played was Moneybagg Yo's interview on the Breakfast Club. So I was just listening to it just because, you know, I was cooking, I was busy, and I just let it play. But Moneybagg Yo actually said some legit things in this interview. So the thing that stood out to me, he was kind of giving girls game on how to ask for money. He kind of was. He was giving women game on how to ask for money. So I wrote down what he said. Hopefully I, say it correctly. But so this is the dialogue that Charlemagne the God and Moneybagg Yo had going on. So he said, Charlemagne the God said, how do you feel about as soon as a woman meets you, she wants you to trick off? Y'all know what trick off mean, right? That means spend that check, spend that money. He said, how do you feel about women asking you for money immediately after meeting? So this is what Moneybagg Yo said. This is Moneybagg Yo, a millionaire, right? This man, I mean, he's a rapper, but he's a millionaire. He has money. He has access to a lot of money at his disposal. So this was his response. He said, why ask for a purse or a watch when you can ask for money to invest in a business? Even if I buy a purse for you, what are you going to put in it? Think bigger. Next page. Like, what does that say to you, ladies? Like, men have no problem spending on you, but you have to have a purpose in the money that he's going to give you. He doesn't want to spend on you and your money is going in a black hole. He doesn't want to give you money and your money is just like dispersed, you know, on stupid stuff. A man wants to give you money and he wants to know that the money that he gives you is going to be made with return on it. He wants to invest in you. Okay. And this is a black man saying this. This is a black man saying this. So I'm really happy about that. So to continue the interview, Charlamagne tha God said, is it a turnoff when girls want money? Moneybagg Yo said, when my little girls grow up, I don't want them dealing with no broke niggas. And he said it twice. He said, I don't want my daughters dealing with no broke niggas. And that's on period. When he said that, my heart jumped out my chest because I'm like, okay, finally, men are starting to have sense when they're talking and they're starting to accept the fact that women are going to ask for money. Because you have daughters yourself and you don't want your daughter messing with a broke man. So you shouldn't be broke yourself. That's facts. So to continue on, Moneybagg Yo also said that he wants to be able to offer. So that's going into how to ask for money. He said he wants to be able to offer when guys get comfortable instead of you coming out and asking. And that kind of goes along with my 5 recipes of how to ask for a lump sum of money. Figure out what type of man he is before you ask for money. Don't be going around asking for little mischievous things like bill money, purses, and all that. Like, no, he wants to invest in you to know that his money is going to be making more money and it's going to help you establish yourself. That's what a man wants to spend his money on. He doesn't want to just spend his money on stupid things, on like, you know, just things that don't even matter in the long run. So, and then Charlamagne tha God said a quote that I love so much. When he said this quote, I almost fell out my seat, y'all. Charlamagne tha God said, it ain't tricking if she worth it. Period. Charlamagne, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Drop a thumbs up if y'all heard that. Say something in the comment section if y'all heard that. Charlamagne tha God said, it ain't tricking if she worth it. So ladies, I'm gonna need y'all to know, if you're gonna be on this sugar baby lifestyle, if you're gonna be out here asking men for thousands of dollars, right? If you're worth it, he's going to spend that money. Ain't no such thing as struggle lives. Yes, a man doesn't want to be spending like little money on stupid stuff like light bills, you know, food and stuff like that. I mean, food, if a man really, you know, wants to be with you, he doesn't have a problem with paying for anything. I'm gonna tell y'all that. If a man really wants to be with you and he really likes you, he's really interested in you, and he sees that you have a good head on your shoulders, He doesn't have a problem with paying for anything that you present to him. Anything that you present to him, he's going to make a way for you. Anything. It doesn't matter. Like any little thing, any big thing, he's gonna pay for it. But starting out, you also want to be on your stuff as far as getting yourself established and being a businesswoman. So I have a few examples of things that men are willing to pay for, especially a man of means, a man that has access to a lot of money. Lover boy said, "Can I pay your bill, sweetie?" Of course you can. Of course you can. I will drop my Cash App right now. Let me drop my Cash App and show me what you working with, lover boy. Okay, so that's my Cash App, just in case anybody want to make donations and stuff like that. I have to wait till I get 1,000 followers to receive super chats and stuff. So in the meantime, I got a text message. Hold on. In the meantime, you ladies could, or gentlemen actually could, donate to my Cash App. I would really appreciate it, actually. Okay, I had to reply. But yeah, so here are some things that men of means, men that actually have money, no problems with paying. So the first thing is rent. That was on my list. That's the first thing on my list was rent. Like Simone said, why can't you just ask for bill money? Like I said, little bills are mischievous, but you could definitely get your rent paid. You could if your rent is like 1,000, like $1,500 a month, ask for the money. Even if you could afford it. If a man is in your life and he's supposedly a sugar daddy and he have money, he make over 6 figures, ask for the money. So rent, definitely. Car payment, definitely. If your car payment is over, like, I know women and people in general have really expensive car payments, especially in the States, like $400 for car payment, like, I dang. But if your car payment is like behind, or you could fake like it's behind, you could ask for a huge lump sum. You could say that your car payment is like months behind. Let me see. If your car payment is like $400 a month, which if your car payment is $400 a month, that's robbery. That is robbery, okay? But you could ask for, so if you could say your car payment is 3 months behind, that's $1,200. Okay, that's a lump sum right there. Over $1,000. Student loans. Ladies, student loans. When I tell you, ladies, sugar daddies, you know what? I read an article the other day, and it said that Black women have the most student loan debt in the whole United States. Black women have the most student loan debt. And Black women are the people who are graduating college the most as well. So it's like Black women right now in this time and era, we're not really utilizing sugar daddies as we should. Like these Caucasian girls are. We need to be getting that money too. Black women need to be getting money from men, okay? I understand the situation that's going on with these Black men. They're really not in the position, because I don't know if it's just laziness. They claim that it's white supremacy, which I don't believe. You know, there's a lot of people that come here from Africa. They go to the US from Africa, and they kill it. They become millionaires. So white supremacy is definitely, I can understand why it's an issue, but I don't think people should let themselves fall for that. Anyways, Black women, I understand a lot of y'all don't want to date outside y'all race. But listen, y'all gotta get these bills paid. Y'all need to be graduating college with a student loan debt of zero, because these white girls, they're out here getting their student loans paid off. They're not even taking loans. They're getting sugar daddies to pay their tuition. Literally, they're getting sugar daddies to pay their tuition. So I want Black women to be on the same kick. If you're in college right now, please get that independent woman act out of your brain and get you a sugar daddy, because that's what these sugar daddies were created for. College tuition. They're here to pay for your books, pay for your tuition. Some of them might even buy you a car if you don't have one, and while you're in college. That's why they're a sugar daddy. Okay, if you don't come from a background of money, get you one. Okay, if you came from a background with a single mom and she don't have that much money to give, get you a sugar daddy. Stop going into debt, having thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans. It's not right. Like, come on now. Anyways, let me stop ranting. But yeah, student loan debt is definitely a thing where you can get a lump sum of money. That's an idea. Student loans. And then as well, of course, business investments. So of course, a business investment is a really easy way to get a lump sum of money from a sugar daddy. If you tell him that you want to start an online boutique, a lash line, then he may be willing to definitely invest in that, because he wants to see you on your feet. That's what sugar daddies are here for. They're here to put you on your feet and get you stable. And if you have a sugar daddy that got some real money, then he might even invest in some real estate for you. That's a way to get a couple thousands of dollars, real estate. So real estate, and if you're a girl, you like to do hair, nails, you like to do that type of stuff, or if you like to do the lash extensions, then a man is definitely going to be willing to invest in a commercial property for you. So if you don't want to be a kitchen beautician anymore, you need an actual spot to take your clients. A sugar daddy is more than willing to rent out a place for you. But like I said, you have to do the research to see where you can fit your business in the city. How much is it going to cost a month? Present it to him. And if he's a real sugar daddy and he's with it, he's going to put his money down on it, but he's going to put your name on all of the businesses. And if you're in the live right now, give me a up, like, hello, thumbs up. So Lover Boy said, this is my number. If you for real, just text me, sweetie. Excuse me. I asked you to make a deposit because you asked me to pay my bills. And I don't see no deposit. I didn't get no cha-ching notification to my phone. So how am I going to text you if I don't have no deposit? How am I going to text you if I don't have no money in my bank account? If I don't have no money in my Cash App, I sent you my Cash App. What are you doing? Once you send me the money in my Cash App, then I'll text you. How about that? Let's make a deal. But yeah, ladies, if y'all agree with what I'm saying, if you understand, if you kind of get what I'm saying, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. We talked about real estate, commercial real estate. Like I said, if you want to get out of, stop being a kitchen beautician, you want to actually get a spot, then that's what sugar daddies are for. They should be here to invest in you, make sure that you get on your feet. So, you know, hair and nails, that don't cost no stack. Unless you're getting about 3-4 wigs, that don't cost a stack. That's why I didn't include hair and nails on this. Like hair and nails is really petty. You don't want to be asking a man for hair and nail money. It's petty. Like it's really small. And that's like a man asking you for haircut money. Like, no, you should be able to afford that yourself. Even if you are using a partial amount of the money to use it on your hair and nails, then that's fine. That's fine. If you get the lump sum and you take a little bit of that money to use on your hair and nails, that's completely okay. But don't be out here asking for hair and nail money. Like, come on. That's so cheap. That's so cheap and low maintenance. That's too cheap. That's way too cheap. Like at the most, nails is like $150 if you get all them rhinestone, then the designs and all that. But on a good day, my nails will probably cost, like if I get my nails and my feet done, it'd probably be like a good $70. Like, no, we're not talking about that type of money. We're talking about how to get a lump sum, like over $1,000 from a sugar daddy. Like over $1,000. But okay. So yeah. Then tuition, of course, I went over that. That's the main thing women should be asking men for, even if you're in college or not. If you're looking for a sugar daddy and you use sugar daddy, you found him on a sugar daddy website, then your main thing should be getting tuition, like getting money for tuition, because that's a couple $1,000s. If you go to a community college, it's gonna be about, for 4 classes, I think 4 classes. Each class is about 4 credits. I think each credit is about $100, $75 if you go to a community college. But if you go to a university, like that's double. So if you go to a university for 4 classes, your tuition is going to be in the $5,000 realm each semester. So if you have a sugar daddy, you should be using him, or not using him, but asking him for the money to pay for your college tuition, and that's how you get a lump sum. Even if you're not in college, ladies, you could still use that tactic. Like college tuition is the easiest thing to get. A man will not argue with you. They will not fuss with you. They're not going to ask you pros and cons. Like a woman investing in her education and trying to become better and trying to become a mogul, trying to earn her own money, any man is going to respect that. So keep that in mind. Whether you're in college or not, keep that in mind. Like tuition is the easiest money. Is the easiest money to get from a sugar daddy. Also, the next thing is, like I said, hospital bill. I kind of like hospital bill because people don't want to know what you were sick for. They don't really want to know why you were in the hospital. But if you have a hospital bill, they understand that it could potentially mess up your credit if you don't pay it. So if you're in, people know that, especially in America, hospital bills are pretty expensive. Like a pregnancy test, like if you go into your OBGYN and they do the routine pregnancy test on you, that pregnancy test that costs $1 at Dollar Tree is gonna be $400 at the OBGYN, especially if you don't have health insurance. So hospital bills are easy money if, like I said, if he's that type to pay for a hospital bill. But if he's not the type to pay for a hospital, don't ask for hospital bill money. But if you have a sugar daddy that got real money, real bread, he's gonna be willing to pay for surgery. like cosmetic surgery. Like, if y'all know, a lot of them white girls, them Caucasians, they be out here getting them nose jobs. They get nose jobs paid for by a sugar daddy. They get breast lifts paid for by a sugar daddy. A lot of black women right now, I don't know why they're even, I don't know why, but a lot of black women are getting BBLs, which they're paying for out of pocket. And I feel as though if you're going to pay for that, at least get a sugar daddy to pay for it. Because a lot of men are willing to pay for surgeries that are going to enhance your beauty. And that's just that on that. They are. They're going to pay for it. They're going to pop you off with the money. But yeah, I think, that's all I could think of. Those are literally just the basics. Like, those are the basics of getting a lump sum from a sugar daddy, like over $1,000. Like, if you go and you ask a sugar daddy for money for surgery, especially for a boob lift or whatever, boob job, that's at least $18,000 if you go get a quote from a doctor. That's like damn near $20,000. So if your sugar daddy really has real money, he's gonna send you that money. Like, he's gonna send it. I don't have a boob job because my boobies are like naturally, let me show y'all. They naturally stand up. I'm still young. So they're like, my body's still up to par. I'm not out of shape. But I think a lot of black women have nice shapes already. And a lot of white women, Caucasians, get surgery to look like us. But who's paying for them surgeries? They sponsor. And guess what y'all need to get? A sponsor. But yeah, that was the end of the video. I'm about to go. I have somewhere to be. I actually skipped lunch. I'm about to eat some salmon and rice. I'm so hungry right now. But I hope this video helped you, ladies. Go ahead and give the video a like. I'm thinking about making a Patreon soon because, all this information doesn't need to be on YouTube. I'm giving it out for free for now. But I think women shouldn't really be putting all our game on YouTube on a free platform. So what do y'all think? Should I make a Patreon? I'm thinking about making a Patreon. I might create one soon. But also, with the Patreon, I also want to help women find sugar daddies online, which is a really big thing that's going on right now, even though I think you could find sugar daddies easier in person and they're more willing to spend a lump sum on you in the first 7 days of meeting them if you find them in person. So, but I'm definitely willing to help ladies who are just starting out, ladies who don't have really much experience in dating sugar daddies and finding sugar daddies. I think a Patreon would help me help you, ladies. So let me know in the comments below if y'all would be willing, if y'all would want to see that and be excited to see that. But yeah, thank everybody who came and joined into this. I think I gave some really great advice today. I actually used my notebook. Like I said, I always say I never write anything, but today I had time. And I'm probably going to come back with another video probably tomorrow. Don't hold me to that, or next week. If it's not tomorrow, it's probably going to be next week. Okay? Because I want to help you ladies. I want to get y'all some games so y'all can get paid. When I seen that, black women have the most student loan debt in the whole United States, that didn't make sense to me. It made sense, but then again, it didn't make sense to me because I'm like, why are we letting ourselves suffer when there's men out here willing, more than ready and willing to pay for us, anything that we need, because we are the most imitated person on earth. We're the most imitated person on earth. You can't even lie. They want our lips. And you know what? This hair could go, honestly. I look good with and without this hair, but a lot of Black women use this hair to protect their hair. But anyways, if you're leveled up, you should be getting your student loan paid for. Like, that honestly hurt me in my soul when I saw that Black women have the most student loan debt in the whole US. Like, it's not called for. It's not called for. We should be doing better. And ladies, I hope this video helped y'all. And will help y'all in the future to get a lump sum from a sugar daddy. When I tell you more than $1,000, more than $1,000, yeah, more than $1,000, you should be getting to the money. So give the video a thumbs up. I said that enough. I said it enough. I can't say it no more. But yeah, see you ladies on the next one. Bye.